You can tell us about you. What does Trevor Etienne enjoy outside of football? What's a little bit about you?
A lot, bro. I'm really like chill, laid back. I like to be outdoors though. I like to go off road. I got 2 dirt bikes, 3 4-wheelers. I just like to be outdoors, a little bit about myself.
So you would enjoy all this?
Yeah.
I got to go.
Yeah. Do all that.
If you come to roll with me and we go to one of these crawfish bowls, I'll buy like 50 pounds of tannerite. We'll go shoot it.
Boom.
That coach up in Athens got them boys playing pretty good ball. Anyway, I love you, son. Go Dogs.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. Thanks again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and flick on the notifications. We've got another good episode coming up. We have our second guest for the year on. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Running back Trevor Etienne, here with the guys.
Yeah, folks. Right now, welcome on.
I will say, since you've been here, you're like the first person to walk in this building and just like, I think everybody likes you.
Yeah, man.
Like, you just got a good personality, like you.
Definitely, everyone's been like welcoming. Everyone's been welcoming with open arms. And I feel like shit. I'm in this for the long run with y'all, so I better learn to get along with everyone right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you definitely come in and made yourself known, but in a good way. Like we've had people in the past come in and you know who they are, not for the right reasons, stuff like that. So your journey to Georgia, you're from Louisiana. Where in Louisiana?
Kindest, Louisiana, so no one probably knows where that is. Like, do y'all know anything about Louisiana?
I know Seth's from New Orleans and it smells like piss there. And I tell him that every time I talk to him.
Bourbon Street, New Orleans, I say it's dirty. Don't get me wrong, I love the place, love Louisiana. But I'm like an hour west of Baton Rouge. So I'm closer to Texas. So I'm like 3 hours from New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like playing there in high school? Was high school football a big thing there?
Oh, no, definitely. Looking back on it, like the competition level, like you got these big high schools in Georgia, big high schools in Texas. Competition level wasn't the same, but like I feel like it was a lot of small towns, everyone kind of putting together the kids in the school to make the team that they can.
That's how I was. I went to a single A private school in Georgia and we had 40 kids on our roster. So it was kind of pick and choose.
Play both sides of the ball.
I averaged 110 snaps a game in high school, and I punted.
That's crazy.
Essential.
I was a punter too.
Oh, you're what? We got 3 punters there. That was crazy.
Punter conference. We can try. Tate's been trying to hide. He has some ankle excuse.
I cannot punt anymore.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I did what your brother did, Liz Frank.
Yeah, Liz Frank.
I had 2 surgeries and my foot does not bend like he used to.
Did you get the screw? Like, did you?
I got a screw, got it taken out, and then got it tight roped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, if we left that screw in with the position you play in, like what you have to do, they're like, it would snap. And they're like, yeah, if we left that in, it snapped in your first practice. Like, there's no doubt.
I'm scared to have surgery. Like, that's my biggest.
Oh, I was terrified the first time.
I'm scared.
The second time, I was like, put me to sleep. It's the best sleep of your life. You wake up, don't know where you are, high, off prescription drugs. And so what made you decide Florida out of high school when you were getting recruited?
It was something new for me. So my top 3 were LSU, Clemson, and Florida. I felt like I wanted to be out of state. I didn't want to stay in Louisiana. With Clemson, I felt like I went there for 4 years already. My brother was there, and I was kind of with him along the way, like throughout his whole process. So like, I kind of felt like I went there. So like, Florida was new for me, and my family moved to Jacksonville, so it was kind of like a home. You feel me? Had that family aspect close.
Your brother was there at peak, like powerhouse Clemson too.
Nah,
they were rolling when he was there.
Man, I just sit back, bro. One day, I didn't realize how great he was at Clemson until one day I'm in the running back room at Florida and I'm searching up like all the leading touchdown scores in like NCAA history. And like he's like 6th on the list, like running back. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, when he was there, they were something else. Like,
Clemson was the place to be at that time.
Oh yeah, with Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's from near where I'm from, probably like 20 minutes from high school.
They had a stacked team though. I think that team was crazy. That team was crazy.
The D-line, I remember their D-line. That was the D-line you see in high school.
Yeah.
Like you're watching them, you're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go to college.
Christian Wilkins. They had Christian Wilkins.
Yeah.
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence is, man.
Those two just speaks for themselves. Then you had Cleveland Farrell, and then Austin Bryant. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not a fun, as an offensive lineman, that's not a fun group to block. It's kind of like the Alabama D-line with Darren Payne. Plays at the Dolphins now. He's massive. What's his name? Besides the point, they had like 3 guys on that line that all went, I think, first round. And it was just like, that was a scary sight to see. Like, I'm in high school watching them play, and I'm like, yeah, it's a little different than what I'm doing right now. So throughout Florida, you obviously had a pretty good career there. What would you say? You just asked this question to us. What was your favorite game you played?
I say that Tennessee game, man. That was crazy. Y'all probably seen the video of the fight. Man, that game was crazy. From the start to finish. I could tell, like, it was just something different about that week, man. The team was driven. They was motivated more than ever. It was just electric coming out and then, like, going out. I had a big game on, like, 172, like 130, but, like, that was probably one of the best game of my career.
We're going to get you over too.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
So what was your decision maker? Like, you were saying, okay, I'm transferring. Like, what made you?
I mean, for me, it was like, that's the good outweigh the bad. You know, I really I've been with Florida for 2 years. You know, I went through, you know, that whole process of rebuilding. You know, it was kind of still rebuilding. And I felt like it was a lot of uncertainties, like a lot of questions was unanswered. You know, there was a lot of unknown going on. And I feel like I can stay here and do what I've been doing for another year or two, or, you know, bet on myself and take a chance somewhere else. So, you know, pretty much to sum it up, it was like I could either be running back 2 on a losing team or go somewhere where, like, I wanted to play in December too. That also played a big part in me transferring. So that I could be running back 2 on a losing team or go somewhere and, you know, possibly be running back 1 and win a natty.
I mean, that's the goal, man. Came up short last year. Probably shouldn't have, but it is what it is. Happens. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if there's a lot of teams as close as ours. I feel like our team's really close. Like, everybody's friends in our locker room. Like, there's no bad blood with anybody.
Nah, definitely. That's what made it so easy for me to get along with everyone, because y'all already got along already. So I would just come in here to add to it. And, that's definitely something I say that Florida didn't have. Our locker room wasn't the closest. We got along, but, coming here and seeing how all the guys get along, I feel like having those score sessions, I feel like that play a big part, because, coming from another program, I see how y'all interact with each other. I see how y'all care and love one another. So that made it a lot easier for me to get to know everyone, because we all getting along. We all sitting in the middle aisle before the workout, you know, talking, chilling.
Oh yeah, it's crazy to see though. At practice, it's we're each other's worst enemy. We hate each other, and we're out there like Florida week, getting into it with each other, really physical practices, and go off the field, and all of a sudden we're all best friends again, nothing happened. That's probably the coolest thing to see.
I feel like that's how it's supposed to be, man. Iron sharp as iron, bro. I mean, you can't take a rep off because that's your friend. I feel like,
yeah,
who's doing better in some situation?
Yeah, Coach Smart does a good job on that. But yeah, I really like how close our team is. I think that makes it easier coming in every day and doing hard things. If you know, if you're when our O-line is together doing runs, those runs are 10 times easier, because we're all just sitting there cracking jokes the whole time. You're not even thinking about the run.
Right.
Somebody says something stupid, everybody starts laughing, pisses the coaches off. But yeah, I have a great time with our team, and Brett, I'm sure you're a specialist. You're kind of the outcast. You think you don't really do anything?
Yeah.
I suppose they make you ride.
Get after it.
Do you get after it?
Yeah.
Y'all are worse than quarterbacks, and I hate quarterbacks.
What do you mean? We do more than quarterbacks right now on the stations. They get fragile treatment. We work hard.
Today we
do the football stuff.
We're doing push press. And they're oh, quarterbacks, y'all aren't doing those. So I'm I look at Carson. I give Carson hell about it. He's like, man, I can't help it. I got to keep the throwing arm healthy. I was like, go to some push press. Maybe I'll mess with them every time we do a run. I'm like, Carson, you need to take these agility drills seriously. You got to be able to get out of that pocket. You can't do that very well. I remind him of one play. It's against Tennessee. He tried to get out of the pocket, and he would have scored. I'm talking green grass. Everybody's on this side of the field. He cuts out. We see him. We start running. Somebody tags the back of his foot.
Shoestring
He
tackle.
trips over himself, gets up. I was like, oh my God, like you could have scored. He missed a draw read against y'all. And this isn't me talking about his back. I'll say it to his face. He knows that too. I give him hell about it every day. Said we always run our draws like everybody else does, try to get people spread out and run a draw. And said climbs up to y'all's middle linebacker and pins him one way. Carson cuts to the opposite way, pinned him. There was like 3 people on that over there. There was nobody over here. We all got up and gave Carson hell about it. In the middle of the game too. We were like back in the huddle giving Carson hell about it.
Shit, friend.
Do what?
Shit, friend.
Yo, L, man.
He's an L man, not making us look good.
I used that argument to try and get out of the push press. I was like, Coach, I got to run fakes. I was like, I got to protect my shoulder. I was dead serious. And yeah, the answer wasn't too kind, but
Who'd you tell?
Sinclair just went straight. Yeah, straight to the top. I usually try to go straight to the top and
Not lifting.
he'd get our stuff. And then it's easier to go back down to the assistants, say, oh, Coach Sinclair said that. So I said, Coach, I've got to run fakes. Like, I can't be risking my shoulders on no push press, like stuff like that. Wasn't the best reply, but I'm still push pressing right now.
As you should be. You didn't do anything in season. I'm hurt. When I was hurt, I walk outside. This is in season, and they're like, and I just started like walking against the enemy outside, like walking or whatever. And I kid you not, our specialists in the middle of like a Tuesday practice are sitting out there playing punt golf. And that's the day like I hated specialists forever.
That's it. Like, let's get this right. We go out an hour before practice starts to get our work in because we feel
filter off. I can't.
And so we technically practice for like 4 hours, maybe even 5, you could say.
But you don't do any. Like you don't even bring a sweat at practice.
Yes, we do. It gets hot. Like sometimes the helmet gets hot. Like, and you might sweat because you have to wear a helmet. Yeah.
But like, yeah, you don't do anything.
We do stuff. We do heaps of stuff. We work hard. We chart.
Every time I work,
we chat.
every time I look over and see the specialist, y'all like in a circle stretching.
I actually got a funny story, whether or not. Now, when Coach Smart was recruiting you, I was talking to is it Colby, come from Miami, right? And he said, like, one of the first things Coach Smart said to him was, "Do you play special teams?" Oh no, he's like, "I watched your film." He's like, "You don't play special teams?" He's like, "No, sir, I didn't have to." And he's like, "Well, you're gonna play it here." So was that the same with you? Were they?
I mean, I want to. I'm open to playing special teams. I was kickoff return at Florida.
Yeah.
And man, I begged to play. I begged to do punt return. They let me return 2. One of them almost, well, I ain't gonna say almost went to the crib, but it went like about 20, 30.
Oh, ask Brett about the Mississippi State game 2 years ago.
We'll have a Mississippi State game.
I can't remember. It was 2 years ago. They had players.
Crib on her.
Yeah, I joined the club. But were you late to that game also, or just workouts?
Just one workout.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So I'm gonna read y'all my text conversation with Brett because I missed that one workout. She loved it after I got up in front of the team. It was like, you probably like really didn't know me then. And I was late next day. Like, this kid's a dickhead.
Is this the one you sent us in the group chat?
Yeah, I'm about to read it.
That was crazy. Like, everybody be on time.
Yeah.
Make sure you do it.
Then I was late.
Who's come running him late?
He said, he texted me. What was? I guess this was Monday.
It was at night, I think.
Yeah, Monday night. He said, "Hey, buddy, don't be late tomorrow. Just want to give you a heads up. I know you have an issue with these early mornings."
Yep.
I just responded and said, "Eat a dick." He said, he texted me at 5:13 a.m. Said, "Hey, you awake? Don't fall back asleep." I said, "I'm already here." He said, "Okay, well, don't fall asleep on the couch." I said, "Okay." I said, "I don't like you." And then after the workout, this man texts me and says, "Hey, man, thanks for not missing this morning. I appreciate it."
Holding him accountable. It's
Yeah.
taking as much precaution as we can. We obviously know what happened last time. You got left to yourself, and then you had to work out with us. I was dreaming when I saw you on the workout because I heard Sinclair like say something to you. Hey, I talked to him last night. He's working out at 5:30, and then I saw you up the front of the line. I was like, "Wait, what?"
Dude, I woke up at, so what happened I woke up at, workout was at 5:30. I woke up at 4:30. Lay in my bed on my phone. I'm like, oh, I'm good. My like alarms on my phone start going off. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I can turn these off. Shit.
Good night.
Next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call at 5:29 from St. Clair saying, hey, where are you? I looked at my phone. I said, oh shit. I get up, like just throw on like some random clothes. I am dressed and in the indoor at 5:39. Took me 10 minutes to wake up and get there.
Have you ever been late for a workout or missed something?
Yeah, so I just got there. It's like we just started OTAs, and we would start at like 3 o'clock every day. So like my schedule was I go to class, eat lunch, go home, take a nap, then come back for OTAs at 3. So my coach calling me like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "It's not 3 o'clock yet." Like, "Why get your ass up, pull up?" It was like 3:30. I'm like, "Oh my God." They made me run to the top of the stadium 3 times, and I was never late again.
Yeah.
You was running in close to that school session the other day.
Oh yeah, man. I woke up at like 2:12.
Started
Session started at 2:30.
Where do you stay?
Yeah, they
They were
didn't put.
street.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say they didn't put you in the dorms.
Mill is just packed. You're screwed.
Yeah.
Took me a good 15 on millage to get here today.
Took me a good 4 minutes. I live literally right there.
Why be so much
Who
trouble?
are you rooming with? Who are they got you?
I stick with myself.
Money bags.
Here we go.
Show boys.
I'm about to go by myself.
Do you like Georgia? Like just Athens?
Yeah, man, I love it so far. The only negative thing I guess I have to say is I don't know my way around here.
Yeah. I was still impressed.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. So I bet he doesn't. This is a confusing place. A lot of roads. Like a lot of roads. I remember when I first got here, every time I went somewhere, I was using the GPS. And I'd been here like 20 times before, like at least 20 times during recruiting. Some 2 hours from here. So
And a lot of one ways too, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely.
Which way
we got here. That's
downtown? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
like,
Carson, literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Went down.
oh, I'm on the phone with Carson. He's coming. He's like, oh shit, I messed up. I was like, did you buy? This is my Bobby said. He definitely went down a one way. He said, yeah, I just went down a one way. There's nothing. I've done that before too. There's nothing worse.
Nah, man.
You turn down one of those roads. You see somebody coming right at you, and you're like, shit.
That was
What they doing?
that was the most confusing part about like swapping from the left hand side to the right hand side was the one ways, because then like you're like tripping on like what side to turn down, and then you feel like you're in the right side, and then you're like wait, and you start second guessing if someone's going to come the other way. So yeah, that wasn't
Are
fun.
you used to it now?
I would think so. I was thinking that the other day, like just about Athens, like getting around. It probably hit me the other day. I was driving. I was like, oh, I feel good in not using my GPS for like the basic stuff.
I really don't. I don't think I really, unless it's like outside of Athens, I don't use GPS. I mean, then again, I've been here for almost 4 years total. So
Oh boy.
I know my way around here pretty well.
I know how to get home into the facility.
That's all that matters.
That's all you need to know.
Have you had a chance to get out and try a few of the local restaurants?
Yeah, I went to Chuck's right there around the corner. It's
Chuck's
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that
good.
was pretty good.
You need to go to Zizi's.
Yeah. It's tradition. If you're going to come on the show, we go take you to Zizi and Simone's one night. It's
Zizi. You like Italian?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Place is good.
yeah, we know a place.
Oh, we know a place. Yeah, I love that place. They actually. That's Mike was there. Mike Jack.
Yeah.
He was there for Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just DM him. I was like, I need a reservation. Like, all right, we'll get you one. I was like, bless. Like, thank you. That was great. But yeah, that's your favorite restaurant. It's probably my favorite.
Without
Definitely my
doubt, yeah.
favorite restaurant.
Zizi. It's
Chuck's is second.
Yeah.
Chuck's is good.
Man, I've been
Have you? Yeah. What else?
international this place called China One. I love it though. And get the fried chicken wings with the shrimp fried rice. You can't go wrong. China.
Chicken fried. You get wings from a Chinese place.
Yes.
They're actually doing really good. Usually the sauce is
Yeah.
awesome on them. It's just like,
I'm a Golden Dragon guy.
I've never been.
is that the buffet place? That's all you can eat?
I don't know. I just DoorDash it. I get the sesame chicken and
What's the hibachi spot right there? Secure.
Sakura.
That's
Sakura good.
Yeah,
Sakura
it's good.
it's good.
What food? What other food do you like? What like cuisine was?
But I pretty much eat everything. I wish I could have like some food from back home, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
wait, like is it gumbo?
Gumbo, shrimp stew.
I'm gonna take you to Rome. It's in the middle of nowhere, so I'll get your hopes up. but my girlfriend's uncle, he's from Louisiana, and he does he's got the big like shrimp boilers and like does a low country boil, like multiple shrimp cookings or crawfish cooks ever. You like crawfish?
Love crawfish, bro. I haven't had crawfish.
I mean, he orders them from Louisiana. It's like a big thing over here. We'll go to the.
I'm ready whenever. Bro, crawfish is expensive now. They're like $10 a pound.
I'm talking hundreds of pounds of crawfish. Like, does it?
You ever had crawfish?
No.
Do you say crayfish?
No, we call it crawfish. Like our crayfish is different here. Like we have like southern rock lobster, but then like your lobster's like small.
What that is?
I'll show you. Dad goes like diving for him. I used to go diving like for him when
I love crawfish.
we were like younger.
Not a lot of people have them, man. I'd have people who don't know how to eat crawfish. I'm like, just peel it and eat it.
Yeah, I have no idea how to eat crawfish. I've tried before.
Really?
I have no idea how to.
Yeah, it's
There you go. There's the old man after a little trip.
You suck the head.
And he went diving for it, man.
Yeah, you go diving.
If I see that anywhere in the water, I'm
You suck the head.
getting out.
You know, nigga, that's how like
But crawfish.
you're like that big.
Like, do you like the juice from the head of the crawfish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spicy guy?
Yeah. I mean, like, my spices, I feel like it's a little different. I'll be in that nose running, still eat.
Oh, me too.
Lip burning.
Me
Lip
too.
burning.
You got a cut on your lip. You're still going.
What's the like? You go home first night back home. What's the request for the meal? What's
Shrimp stew. Gotta go shrimp stew, made by my grandmother. She'll throw that on the shrimp stew with fried fish, fried catfish. Next night, we can go gumbo or etouffee.
Etouffee.
what's the etouffee?
I really don't know how to explain it. I just show
I don't know how to explain it either, but it's good.
we go with the etouffee. But she also know how to make a shrimp grilled.
Yep. The best. What's the place called? Golly. It's a Cajun restaurant in Ackhorst.
Like something like that.
Oh, it's like a curry kind of thing. What is it? Crawfish that goes in it?
Yeah, crawfish etouffee. You can do shrimp. You can really like do it however you want it, but we normally do crawfish.
Yeah. I have to try it. You celebrate Mardi Gras? I've heard that's a big thing down there.
Yeah. I wanted to throw a Mardi Gras party at Florida,
Yeah.
Florida. So hopefully I can do it well. It just passed, but
It's past.
Next you could do it randomly here and people would show up.
yeah. Mardi Gras theme.
I gotta figure out the place.
What do they celebrate? What does Mardi Gras like?
I mean, I
That's
can't
just
really give you like, I don't really know the history, but I know it's like Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday.
And I don't know too much about it, but like from Louisiana, like all I know is everybody wake up at 5 a.m. They get drunk.
Start drinking.
You get drunk.
That sounds like a good day.
Have you ever been like backcountry, like in Louisiana, like in the swamps?
That's where I'm from.
So you
You know what Gator is?
what?
Somebody told me they go duck hunting Gator. Like around
Oh yeah,
Arthur.
yeah.
See, I'm from like maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Those boats are fun. Airboats. Looks like they're fun. When we go to Rome, we can show you a different type of country. We can go blow stuff up.
Blow stuff up is crazy.
We blow stuff up. when they do the big board at the games and we introduce ourselves, I wish they'd let us give our pronouns before we say our hometown.
Who do you think would be the
film? Rome, Georgia. She, her. I just change it every game.
Like Trevor, Etienne.
It's like that. Those.
Attack helicopter.
What's those? The NGC where it's like the guys say like like Miko Hardman, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
On those on NBC.
What's that like Hogwarts University? Or
Yeah,
something
like some guy will be like straight off the couch. Like that stuff. That'd be so funny.
I know what you talk about.
That'd be good.
I wish we could do that. I wish we could do that.
Identify.
But Coach Smart would never last.
What y'all think would happen if one day in the workout we just all was like, no, we're not doing it?
We wouldn't get paid.
Definitely.
I don't know, and I don't know if I want to figure out because eventually we're gonna have to do what they tell us to do.
Yeah.
And it would be fun.
I'm gonna have to pay.
Well, name names. Do you remember the day someone didn't want to I don't know if you were in this workout group, but we were squatting and they brought out the med balls. Someone didn't want to go down to the med ball, and then we got marched down to like the field, and I don't know what we did. We have to do like a bunch of lunges or something the whole way up the field.
That's crazy.
Like up downs every single line or something like that, because one of the boys didn't want to do something.
What's your major? Booby, give Booby the ball.
That's communications though.
What class? What class?
Wait, Trevor, you in Grady, or is it communication, the College of Communication?
I don't know. No.
You don't know, yeah.
No, I take African studies.
I hate that class.
Awesome.
I take like these 2 lane classes, bro. Like, all right, so at Florida, I was in educational science. This was my plan. I had this master plan. It was going to work. All right. Yeah, it was going to work. So I was like, I want to do all online classes and graduate early as possible. So I went to educational sciences. That was my major. I was going to graduate in 3 years. And if I was going to have to stay for my 4th year, I was just going to try to get my master's in like marketing or something. But, so I was on track to graduate like next December. But I transferred, so now I can't graduate in 2 years, no matter what I do. Just some of the credits didn't transfer.
Yeah. I was just saying.
So I have to take 1 class in the fall.
I was just saying. Mine didn't transfer over. So like, I was a religion major for the first year. Yeah.
I took a religion class and I dropped it within the first day.
It was a lot.
Was that the class that you had to get and you made everyone?
Oh yeah. So this religion class, when I ruptured my Liz Frank, I was on an e-scooter, and the classroom that was in the building didn't have an elevator, so I couldn't go to it on a scooter. So I got it moved.
You got the whole class.
Got the whole class moved to another hall. Like 3 days later, I dropped it.
That's crazy. Hey, festival mad as hell.
Yeah, I know. I dropped the class.
I know they talked about you in that class.
Good. Let them. I didn't do anything. I just sat in the back of my phone the whole class.
That's a very Tate thing to do. Like, move the whole
like
class
if
for
you would have
yourself.
heard this teacher talk, you'd be doing the same thing. Like, it was bad.
Can't understand for real.
No, he was just monotone. Like his like
Boring.
it was. I'd rather beat my head against that wall than listen to him for. It was an hour. It was the Tuesday Thursday class. It was an hour 15, so it was miserable. But
And I know we're gonna cut something. I just tune it.
what?
What would you say you're gonna beat your head against the wall the way a teacher talks?
I would rather beat my head against the wall than listen to that teacher talk. I beat my head against things for a living.
Yeah.
That job for this guy.
Yeah. Now, as you said earlier, your brother went to Clemson. Now in the league, what's that like having another, like I guess, an older role model to go off and kind of like
Same position too.
yeah, same position.
And like I said earlier, a blessing, honestly, because not everyone can say that they have an older brother that plays the same position at the highest level possible and is excelling at it. So it's like, if I have a question, I mean, I grew up with a person that can answer my question. We the store was closed. So like, I really just say it's a blessing. Like one of my biggest blessings in life, really just to have that living, breathing example and someone to guide me if I'm ever like lost or have any questions.
What does he, I guess, talk about like the advice for you, like currently, I guess, and did he help in choosing like to transfer, like what to do, like your next steps as far as like your quest for the NFL goes?
I mean, yeah, but like he really just wants to see me happy. But something he's been on me about lately, like becoming a student of the game. And I feel like that's something I have to do as a football player, honestly. But he's been more on me about that.
Your major's football.
Yeah. Feel me? So yeah, he just been like kind of just making sure I'm staying on the track. Just keeping my head where it needs to be. Keeping the main thing.
Yeah.
What does he describe a student of the game as?
4D player, someone that knows like what the other person is doing. You feel me? Like know what the defense is doing.
Yeah, I realized how much of a student of the game I wasn't just now, because they're making me start snap. Like I've been working on snapping, and like when I get up there and have to make the calls, like the points and everything, I'm like lost. Like I was like, I called Sid and I was like, Sid, I don't know how you did this. Like I'm lost. Like, like Bobo's coming up there flipping out, like tells me I made the wrong calls. Like, Coach, I've been doing this for 2 days. I usually just listen. I go to where people tell me to go. I'm never the one telling people where to go, but yeah. And the center has to know what everybody's doing.
Yeah. Because you kind of can't mess up.
Like Sid would notice rotation and like flip a protection based off like rotation. Like Sid was a real student of the game. His football IQ was.
I feel like a lot of that is repetition also. You know, like shit, he didn't just jump up there one day and know how to do it all.
I mean, if we're up there, like, so every Monday, Wednesday, our offensive line watch film in season. Monday, we watch 3 games. And Wednesday, we watch 3 more games, the whole entire snap tape. And just, like, getting ready, like, seeing, like, when D linemen like to use this move, like, what they like to do. Sid's sitting there, like, pointing things out that's, like, you're like, hold on. Like, I got to look at this. And Sid picks up on it like that. He's like, every time his hands, like, every time he's thick on you, like, he's doing this. Every time he's loose, he's going to do this. And, like, you're like, you're lying. He's like, I bet. And, like, rewinds the clip, like, rewinds the tape, like, 15 plays, and it's, like, true every single time. Damn. Like, it's just, like, his attention to detail was insane. And, like, how, like, he helped us. Like, he wouldn't just watch the guy he's blocking. He watched tackles and be like, yo, like, Ernest, like, every time his outside foot back, he's twisting. Stuff like that. And we're like, Sid, like, how do you notice shit?
Nah, that's crazy. I feel like that's something I want to start doing is watching film with the O-line. Because just if I feel like I can understand y'all thought process, that'll help me be able to, like, read and react. Like, because I know what you're thinking on this place.
Oh, our film sessions are.
Yeah.
Our film session is something else. It's like, we lock in, but it's like a cut-up session half the time, like when we by ourselves. But, yeah, we get a lot done. I think that, like, is really what helped us this year was, like, I went to a game, like, on a 3rd down, like, looking at dude's stance, I'm like, oh, I know what he's about to do.
That's crazy.
Like, he's about to cross-chop me based off, like, he's, like, if he was angled upfield, he'd always cross-chop. If he was angled in, he was always going to stutter out. And, like, if he was, like, in a 4-point, he'd always bully you. And, like, I used to tell, I'd, like, tell defensive linemen that, too.
You know what you're finna do.
He got down, I don't even remember who it was. He got down on a 4-point stance and I said, that bull rush ain't gonna work. He like looked at me all crazy and didn't bull rush me and it didn't work.
I told you, buddy.
I was gonna say for you coming out as the number 1 running back in the portal, right?
Yeah.
What did, like, for the viewers, I guess let's see, like, all this portal news, what did the portal look like for you? Like, I can only imagine your phone on that first day.
Bro, it's crazy. But, like, I knew I didn't want to drag this process. I kind of, like, knew, like, and it was either here or Ohio State for me.
Yeah,
man. As soon as I posted, I was in the transfer portal. Florida State FaceTimed me like within like 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oklahoma called me within like 5 minutes. It's like phone was ringing like 2 weeks.
It's like that first day of recruiting in high school when the coaching finally started contacting you. I remember that right at 12 a.m. Right at midnight, Jim Harbaugh called me.
That's crazy. Because, yeah, like, we miss out on that in Australia. We don't really, like, get recruited. We, like, have our one school and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know, like,
the schools?
We just, here you go here. All right, it's,
you worked this corner for 4 years.
Yeah. See you in 4 years when you get your degree. You, do you know roughly, like, how many schools would have reached out to you or how many, like, did they just call you and say, like, hey, like, we've got a spot, like, the scholarship's yours?
It's just like I have to look at the area code and be like, man, it's like be like a school that I know I'm not trying to do it.
Then why the hell Texas Tech call up?
Yeah. Like I was talking to a dude that was at Florida, but he's at like Arizona now. Like we just on the phone chopping it up, but I'm just waiting for him to ask the question. Like, you think you like? Nah, man, I've heard shit. Yeah, that kind of really.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But is it like as big of a pain in the ass to transfer as it seems to be?
Not really, because like it depends on how you approach it. Like some kids like get in the portal and like start going on like high school recruitment. Like for me, it wasn't that. Like, you feel me? It's where your options and
you wasn't here taking pictures. So
yeah, nah. Like
your picture on your locker is still you from high school.
Yeah, that's high school. Like I didn't even need to visit. It's where I was going with where I was going. You know, It's like, but I've been here before. But like So I just, I mean,
You got all your
business
stuff up there?
decision. Yeah. Why they charge me like $7K to ship all my
7K.
7th? Well, I'll never do that shit again.
$7K to get all your
Just
stuff
go
up there.
through.
I don't even know.
I'd have bought a U-Haul.
Yeah,
and just
dude.
drove that thing up there.
You could have given me a call. I would have done it for much less.
Yeah, I'd have moved you out to like, I don't know, less than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was ready to go drive and get it.
It's only about 5 hours down there, isn't
I
it?
just leave.
Huh?
It's only about 5 hours down
5-6, yeah. Hey, and I had an apartment for
So do you still have a lease down there?
Nah.
How were you able to? Was it a 6-month lease?
Yeah, it was 6 months. So my lease was up that month anyway.
Because I'm in a 12-year or 12-month lease
I
right
was
now.
like, yeah, damn.
Gee.
12-year lease with me. I'm like, after I like, hopefully I'm not a college football player
God's
after
plan.
this season.
God's plan.
Lord willing, I'm not a college football player after this season. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this lease? Because it's not cheap.
What do you think about taking that next step? Like, what's the like?
I don't know, because I had to make that decision.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
had to. I didn't. Like, this my year to like.
A lot of it's like a confidence thing. I feel like you watch the NFL, it's a completely different game, and a lot of that's like it's in everybody's head. I think coming out, unless you were like just that dude, like you're just that dude. They're not a fear, but like a damn. Like what happens if I go this year and I don't go where I want? We're like, damn, what happens if I go this year and I'm not as successful as I want to be? And
The fear of the unknown. I feel like.
yeah, it's like you watch the NFL and you're like, yo, like this, like there's a bunch of dudes up there.
As a grown ass man with kids, bro.
Yeah,
Like, if I leave after this season, I'd be 20. I'd be just turning 21. That July. So like,
so I turned 23 in April.
see that shit crazy. So I'm like, I'm walking in there damn near still a kid.
Yeah, and you're there with
Yeah,
grown men.
family at home. Like, this shit ain't a game to me. This is.
Like
That's like
Yeah.
you gotta.
they think they're good. It's
You gotta be ready to make that next.
but it's. And the thing is, you're going off of what other people are telling you to make that decision. Like you can't hear straight from a team. Like, oh, we think this about you.
Yeah, all right.
It's all hearing what other people say, and like a lot of it's like learning who you can trust. And I didn't feel like I had people around me like outside of like our coaches and stuff that I could trust to like give me like information and stuff like that. So I decided I was like, well, I'm gonna come back for another year. The only like Lord willing, all I can do is help.
How much can your combine help you and stuff like that in the line position? Yeah.
Because I'll run a 5 flat.
Yeah.
My shoulder's gonna be my shoulder's gonna be really good. For some odd reason, I'm really good at this pro shuttle, but like athletic wise, it'll be fun. The Wonder Lick will probably hurt me a little bit. I'm a little stupid. Just kidding. I just headbutt a lot of people. Have you taken the Wonder Lick?
Yeah, I have like the test you gotta put in the.
You taking it?
What is it?
The Wonder Lick.
No.
It's like the test they make you, the IQ test.
Nah.
It's like it's not fun to take. Makes you think. I think
Is it a
it's pretty
concussion
cool.
test or is that like a...
concussion test.
They made me do that.
Bro, I took the concussion test here.
I throw my concussion test.
You know the little driving simulator? Tell me why I hit some.
But my concussion test, they already think I'm like about to start drooling. Just so if I ever get one, I can pass it.
It was hard. I was like, I don't even know if I could do this. Like, well, I couldn't do it sober. So like, I was like, if I was concussed, I'd probably get the same results.
What?
Like doing the concussion test, it was actually hard. I was like, I felt like I was concussed or drunk. So I was like, if I actually did it concussed,
This just
get
is so long, and it's like half of it seems pointless. Like, why am I driving on a driving simulator, having to keep up with the speed of a shadow car in front of me? Then I've got people jumping out in front of me. I got to hit the brakes.
Quick, they jump
Yeah,
quick.
Like you're like, from me to you, if somebody just jumped out, you got to hit the brakes. One time.
Imagine someone just like ultra aggressive that like sees the person, just like accelerates. And then Georgia like look at the results. They're like, dude, we might need to look
Need help. All right, so we have a few segments in our show. This is usually what we wrap it up with. Brett, I'll let you explain it.
So fist bump, we'll start with something good that's happened for the week.
This whole thing comes from Tiger Woods, he hits a putt.
Yeah.
Big old fist bump.
So
Good that's happened to you this week or like past weeks, 2 weeks?
Surviving this first dog time workout.
We only a quarter through. Oh, for the first workout.
first early morning.
Yeah, survive making it on time. Yeah, I guess.
That's gonna be mine. Being
Yeah, I
on
was
time
gonna
for the
say,
workout at 6 a.m.
If only Tate survived his first early morning. Wake up.
All right, what's your fist bump?
Mine, got some spring break flights, I would say,
Where you
from
going?
what I know. I did them Miami way, Fort Lauderdale, Boca. Do a bit of.
You call me
everything.
money bags.
No,
Money
might-
bags.
that might be my fist bump section. I got like, how Expedia does like price like drops and stuff.
Yeah.
I logged on and they were much cheaper than I thought they were going to be. So I like just booked them there without like accommodation or nothing if anyone was going to be there or anything like that. I just booked them and we'll just go with the flow. We'll get down there, sharp at my mates with a backpack, and good luck for the week, I guess. Wrap
I
up.
heard you got a mansion Airbnb you're trying to get a
I mean,
buy it.
I have heard Carson's down there with the whiteout, so I might show up on the doorstep randomly, but
I forgot he's doing that.
unless you want to lend me a few dollars, then I might be able to afford it.
We're going to Turkey Island.
Yeah, I'll just steal that wallet you throw around all the time.
I don't even have it on me.
What about you? What's your fist bump?
Mine?
Yeah.
Told you, being on time this morning.
The little wins.
Found it in me. If you would like that alarm went off, I got right out of bed. I stood right up and went and took a shower. That's why I was there so early when you texted me.
Yeah,
I was like, I showed up. Our workout was like 6. I'm there like 5. Like,
No, yeah, it was legit. It was 5:10 when I texted you because my alarm went off so I could make my Nespresso. And you're like, I'm already here. I'm like, wow, this motherfucker's trying pretty hard. He's down bad right now.
that's usually what I do or try to do during early morning workouts because I'm old now, so I got to get warm.
Get
I go get the hot tub, go get stretched. My body's
good.
gonna hurt and it's not gonna feel good. Like that team run, I'd have died if I wouldn't have got stressed out before it. But our next is trench talk, and it's the trenches get tough in there. It's like the complete opposite of what we just did. Like something bad that's happened.
Right?
You're a pretty passionate person.
Yeah, I really had nothing negative happen. Man, I lied. Right, so I fly back from Vegas. I get to the airport on Sunday. Get to my car, my windows bust. I try to cut the car on, it won't start. My keys not programmed to the car. But I guess they tried to steal the car, but they didn't take. They left the money. I had money in the car. They left the money. They left everything that was in the car, but the window was broken. They tried to steal it. My keys wouldn't work. But it was crazy because the glass around where they broke it at was all cleaned up. It was like 3 pieces of glass on the seat, couple pieces outside. So I asked the parking at the airport, bro. That's crazy.
The airport is notorious. You ever park in Atlanta?
He's a dealer. I mean, here you go. Track Hawk still another one of their parking garages.
Crazy, bro. I'm like, so can I see the cameras? Only the ones at the entrance work. I'm right under that camera. So my window is broken, glass is cleaned up, because no way you break a window.
Your car won't start.
Car won't start.
What'd you do?
So I had to call one of my uncles. I had to tow the car to one of his friend's house. So I landed at 5 p.m. I didn't get to Athens till like 1:38.
I've been pissed. I'd have been pissed.
I was mad.
I would have been pissed.
My car got broken into just like a couple weeks ago in Charlotte. It's in the shop right now, getting the window smashed, everything. So
Crazy.
yeah,
America.
about to get it back Monday. So
If somebody wants to steal my truck, they can have it. Like, we got it.
sitting right out front.
Yeah, it's a gold F-150. You want to go get it?
Yeah, what do you got?
My trench talk? Oh, I know mine. So last night, in finance is kicking my ass. And
Do you want to explain to Trevor what that means?
So
No, just the clapping. You don't need the story.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
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 And so I fall asleep yesterday, like mute. I'm tired. I get home, I sit in that recliner, game over. Like, I'm out. Girlfriend starts calling me. It's like my tutor starts at 7:30. It's like 7:30. She's like, hey, like, you a tutor? I'm like, oh shit. Like, but I'm not in as big a hurry to get to tutoring as the workout. So I take my time. I get there. And he's like, have you done, like, you got your homework due? I was like, no, I've already done it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, well, you can go. I was like, you got to be shitting me. I was pissed. Like, I'm not, like, I was, like, actually mad. That pissed me off, like, on another level. I could have stayed asleep.
Can happen to a worse guy. I saw you wear some cowboy boots this week. That was pretty close to a trench talk.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
Why don't you, what's wrong with them?
Yeah, what's wrong with them? You don't like them?
They're good. Yeah, they're fine. They're super cool. My trench talk. Oh yeah, we didn't. So for the first weekend this year, I had to spend it in Athens. We worked out late, so we didn't get out till like 5 o'clock. So I had to stay in Athens for the first weekend and couldn't do any travel.
Where do you go?
Yeah.
Where doesn't he go?
This year,
He's in Tallahassee. He's in Nashville. He's everywhere.
Yeah, so it was Miami to start for a week. Next weekend was Nashville. Next weekend was Auburn. Next weekend was Bama. Weekend after that was FSU.
You going to colleges?
Yeah, going to colleges. Seeing all the other Australian boys, and we just like get some like punting workouts in and stuff. And
Where's my invite? Because I'm not Australian.
because you bitch out when we try and get you to punt in competition.
I'd snap, deal. I can snap.
Almost like that.
She wouldn't come. You go hunting or like complain or something. Do you want to come this weekend? I'm still debating. Yeah, I'm thinking
I
Nashville.
don't know if I can. I think I gotta go home.
It's on the way, isn't it? Road? Is it North Atlanta? No. Well,
They said it's Rome on, like, oh, is Nashville on the way to Rome or is Rome on the way to Nashville?
Rome on the way to
Yeah, you'll
Nashville.
pass right through Rome.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll stop in. See the locals.
Come get Dane to cook you some pancakes. My dad can make some pancakes.
I will dabble.
Bobby.
Is this for blind draft, though? Yeah. All right. Trevor, we do this thing around here.
Unless we got a
Wait,
happy
yeah,
birthday
do you have-
Bobby. It's
Yeah.
Bobby's birthday.
Do you have any fist bump or trench talks to?
Yeah, I mean, today's the birthday, so 24. Oh, I'm going to be at the combine next week, so that's going to be pretty
Ooh.
cool. Covering that.
That's next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
So,
I should probably check with.
I mean, you can come next year.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what's on the schedule.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Fist pump, that's the fist pump probably. And I get my car back on Monday, so I'm feeling pretty
You're
good.
full of fist pump for that.
I know it's a good week. So, yeah, nothing, no trench talk this week. I think a couple weeks ago I had 2 trench talks because my car got broken into, and then I had to get my wisdom teeth out. So, good week.
I got my subs working again today, so that's a fist pump.
There you go.
The screen doesn't.
Yeah, the screen doesn't work. It works when I put caught the.
What size speakers you have?
I got 210s. in the bed.
210s. I had that in my Camaro. You can imagine 210s, a tiny Camaro.
I got that. Got the Nissan bass, standard edition factory.
I don't know why, like, coming out of high school, I was so infatuated with getting my sound system done. Like, I just wanted it to be
Like that's
done.
like a small town country kid thing.
Oh, but, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, get their sound systems done. Like, I got all my door speakers replaced and 210s in the back. We bump it.
All right, so Real Talk Blind Draft. We do this thing around here, Trevor, where you rank these 5 things without knowing which one's coming next. Okay? So I'm going to give you a list of 5 things, but you have to rank it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can't reuse it once you've already done it. So this week we're doing types of parties. Okay? Brad, I know you like to party.
No,
Thoroughly enjoy.
very sober.
What about the little bucket parties that you went to?
Very responsible.
Yeah.
Why'd you have a little bucket in your hand?
I'm not gonna question what the bar gives me.
It was a bucket. It was a little bucket. You had a handle and everything.
Really, that means there's more water in it, and I can hydrate.
How much water have you drank these past couple weekends?
Heaps.
Heaps.
Oh,
It's like a legal amount of
Lots.
water or like an illegal amount of water? Were you like publicly too hydrated?
no, never. I'm a responsible hydrator. I only drink water.
You don't like throw a Sprite in there every now and then?
Soda water. I'm a big soda water fan.
See, that's
Montaigne.
disgusting.
That's another. Hello to the Montaigne people. Calling another
Yeah, the sparkling water.
quietly. if they're watching this the show,
To like TV static.
someone please send this to them.
Anyways,
Hey,
all
Trevor
right.
just said your sparkling water tastes like TV static.
Like
That's actually very accurate. It's awesome.
kinda
I
tastes
love it.
awful.
It's awesome. Awesome.
You need help.
Brett, have you had Liquid Death before?
Like the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at a funny enough. Speaking of parties, it was at a music festival that we went to, and they had like the Liquid Deaths, and it is different.
I'll drink flavored sparkling water.
No, go through it.
That's
Just those ices.
the only one that I would drink flavored sparkling water is Liquid Death Mango Chainsaw. It's the best one.
Yeah, that
An orange mango ice or a black cherry ice.
oh yeah, those,
I will say that
those aren't bad.
you should.
That's like a soda though. That's like a soda.
Yeah.
You both should.
I think it mind fucks me to think I'm having caffeine in my system. Because I got drink one at night before I go to bed, and it's just water. And for some reason, it gives me more energy, and I think it's like a placebo.
You guys should both come to that bucket party next time I go down at Florida State. Awesome place.
Let's just have our own bucket party.
Awesome place.
All right. Well, speaking of party, let's get to the blind draft here. Number 1, we got Bachelor Party. Rank it 1 through 5.
Hey,
What?
Yeah, that's one.
what?
That's one. That's celebrate. You celebrating something special.
Well, I'm trying to think what else they
You're
could.
gonna have going to have a good time on your bachelor party.
Is it specific parties like that? So it'd be like Bachelor 21st, like, or is it like pool party, beach party?
You know,
Could be a mix of those.
Blind draft.
Could be a mix of those.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You'd be with your closest mate, so I'd say 2.
I'm never getting married, so probably like 3rd for you.
I'll be many a bachelor though.
All right. Number 2, pool party. Brett just brought it up. So pool party.
3. Go for it.
I feel like
Back in the day, I used to hate them.
it gets hot, bro. Like a authority at Florida, like 4th of July. Wait, you might want to take your shirt off. You're gonna be sweating bullets. Like
Yeah, I'm a little bit
It gets
body
uncomfortable.
positivity right
I used to be
now, so-
really insecure about my weight when I was younger and I hated them. But now, like,
used to-
my
I used
sexy big self, so it's a 3.
body positive.
I used to swim with my shirt on. Now you can't. Now you can't.
The rash vest. Rash vest.
Like, I used to keep my shirt on at swim parties. And I wasn't even big. Like, it's like, I was just bigger than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3. Only
feel
because
Now I'm a chubby's guy. Like, I have the little shorts.
the budgies on.
A pool party doesn't mix well with the water in your bucket. Just the heat.
It is, yeah. I always fight the conflict of being in the pool or out of the pool versus. But the outfits are nice. That the girls,
They're really showing their personalities.
yeah,
They really like showing their personalities, so it's
Yeah.
bump up.
very good dress code for the women. Guys, who really cares, but for women.
All right. Number 3, Halloween party.
Oh, bro, that's better than
Yeah,
dress code.
such an American thing.
I love the dress code for Halloween parties, too. 2.
Yeah, I have number 1 free. So I went. Actually, you haven't been to pajama party yet. Have you heard about pajama party?
Like here,
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard about it. I'm gonna go with for Halloween. I'm gonna go with 1. Can I go back to 1 and put the Bachelor as my 2?
No, you can't go back.
I
That's
can't.
the rules of the game.
That's the rules of the game.
So me and you have the same 1, 2, 3.
Honestly, that's
I feel like there's gonna be a good one late, so I'm gonna make it 4,
great minds think alike.
Ready for the next one? Mario party.
5.
What's
Mario Kart.
Dress up.
Like,
Five.
like you ever play Mario Party on the Wii?
You'll go around and play Mario Kart one night.
You know what's fun, though? When you race, but you can't drink and drive, and it's like faster to finish than drink. So you either have to like chug at the beginning and finish the race, but you have to finish the drink before you finish the race. So like you can chug it at the beginning and you start driving, or you can like stop periodically and drink. That's fun. But 5.
Political party.
Which one?
Political party. That is
4,
Yeah, 6.
6. I don't have a 3 today.
Number 1 is any party.
yeah. Save that one to the end. I was waiting for
I
that.
have an Australia party and I'll dress up as kangaroos. And
Brett, question: Is that
see,
Then they
Hold on. Did you listen to me about your hair?
Do you like it?
Yeah, you finally cut it. Turn. Let me see the other side. Other side. Yeah, look at his hair. It's like his barber. He's his own barber, but it looks like a barber put a line and they just forgot to fade it.
Well, that was the look.
I can cut it. I'm not a cut hair.
Did you say you're your own barber? Or is that what Tate said? You cut your own hair?
Private contractor.
You gotta blend it like with you.
I did it for a cheap price.
I really know how to cut hair.
You cut your own hair for a cheap price. Yeah.
Very cheap.
Yeah. Free 99. Some would say.
Generous with a tip also.
Carson cuts hair, doesn't he?
He used to cut my
You
hair.
can no, I don't. No, I'm very happy with my haircut. Tate thinks it's a problem. He's just
You came over and saw me. You're like, oh, this American shit's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to go as American
Tate,
as
like-
I can and get a mullet.
Tate does
This
this
is my
tiny
trademark,
little,
though.
this
You don't look
tiny little sideburn fade and thinks he's still got a mullet. And
I love it.
I'm committed to the cause. I got a full mullet, very committed to the cause, and I don't hide it, unlike you.
I guarantee you, if we put a poll out, I would have the better mullet.
I wouldn't argue that. You have momentum in the media. I haven't cut it since the start of the year, so I might cut it. If we have
Really
a punt return, yeah, just like holding it together and just like. But no, the motto behind it is the worse the better, and if I do it myself, I can't be mad at anybody. So
That's just good.
very practical. Do you want one? I'm all right. What would an Australian party consist of?
Australia, kangaroos.
Kangaroos. Do the kangaroos really jump like towards the headlights? Like, are they attracted to them? So like people try to like to drive at night.
Kinda, like in a way.
Dress women up as kangaroos and make them box each other.
That actually be good.
We need to have one of these. We need to have a fight.
Lots of buckets
Midget fight.
and lots of beer.
It's
buckets.
just terrible.
They had that in Florida where they came to social.
Midget wrestler.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They have it in Bali. It's like they actually have like the full ring, like, and people pay a lot of money to go.
I've seen a fair share of midget wrestling. They just scare me for some reason. These guys, you probably just like kick them across the room. They still kind of scare me.
Little man syndrome.
Like they're all like stubby, and their heads are huge. Well, I guess we'll wrap this up. We're kind of
Yeah.
out of conversation now, but Trevor, we appreciate you coming on. It's been
Thank y'all for having me. Man.
fun.
Enjoyed the experience. Love being here, man.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers.